Someone else! folks, I apologize for the start-stop nature. Those of you who know me know that I want things done exactly 100% the right way. This is back-to-back games where, for whatever reason, the heat just keeps clicking and shutting off our camera. I'm behind home plate trying to get set up for the duration of the day, and it is just so hot back there that you can't even see the screen. Shut it off. Wind blew the tripod over, so we're just going to go ahead and splice up what you missed. Starting forward here in the top of the third, and then it is a 3-2 count, 3-1 score, obviously the bottom of the first for Wister on a 3 RBI home run blast over the center field wall. Additional run came in with some hits and timely base stealing. Tupelo in a 3-0 deficit. This is game 1 action here at the Ram Classic. We will have all the other games up. As soon as the sun starts shifting, we will head back in behind home plate, so at least all you have is the netting and the poles. I do apologize for the way everybody is already set up on the other side. This is basically about as good as it's going to get without sitting right on the middle of one path. It's going to keep people from being unable to get in and out of time. Round out, 1 down. Like the Shamrock Bank is our regular sponsor for Tupelo athletics and coverage here today. State Bank for Wister, Oklahoma, proud supporter of Wildcat athletics. Should be a fun day here today at Rattan. This is the Fall Classic, in addition to the Spring Classic and Tournament. Usually the final season, the regular season tournament, I should say, of years. Our schedule today, 12 o'clock game, Wister Tupelo, 2 o'clock Rattan Stewart, 4 o'clock Moss and Silo, and 6 p.m. Batiste versus Wright City. Knock on wood, we'll find a system to where we can keep the feeds up. I know seeing the poles on each side is not ideal, and a little bit of the concrete and heading. There's not press spots in the spot for us to be able to sit and perch up. But while we wait out the heat, we will start setting up closer to the backside of the concession stand with the leadoff walk. Another runner now on for Tupelo. Tigers have had their chances. Had a good shot in the first inning and just unable to convert it into the 4-3 tag. And then a 6-3 little flick of the wrist for a potential double play. He could have gone first, but it already met the necessary outs. So it took off both base runners for Tupelo. Wild pitch advances the base runner, so he is now in safe at second. Again, I do apologize for the stop-start nature. Unfortunately, a huge temperature spike. It says that it's going to be 95 and 96 today. It already feels like it is a good 100 plus already right in behind the dugout. The sun is directly right at you. So we're going to have to wait for it to shift here. One hops it in. Back safe at second. You're almost perfectly blocked from seeing the batters. So I'll try to move over a little bit this way. Shot. Flies out to center field. yet another walk. So now 2 base runners on. Best opportunity that the Tigers have had here so far. Large part to a 3 RBI home run, which gave an instant cushion for Wister. Tupelo's had multiple opportunities. They've hit into a couple of fielder's choice tagouts that have taken runners off of first heading to second. Now they finally had the one opportunity here with 2 outs to advance possibly to third and home. Again, unable to move the base runner, and it is a 6-3 ground out, so Wister holds. Leadoff single for Wister. Once again, base runner on. Flies out to left field. Momentary glitch there with the scoreboard. So your score through 3 innings is 4-0 Wister. They continue to lead a struggling team, Tupelo, that has lost a couple of players to transfer, and then more importantly to attrition of graduation. So a down season for Tupelo may very well see the end of state streaks for both the Roth Tigers and Tupelo Tigers this year. Reasons slightly different. Roth moving up to Class A, Tupelo just losing multiple players that were starters. However, they do seem to be getting better and improving on the back end of the season, which is what you want to see. Wister would be shocked if they're not 1-5 to 6, 7 seeded teams in the state playoffs. I think they've got a legitimate shot to land somewhere there in those numbers. I would be very surprised if they are not a state quarterfinalist. However, I have been wrong once or twice. Another strikeout. Wister just humming along there, just clicking on every cylinder and showing no weaknesses thus far. Tupelo has been able to get base runners at first and second. They've had multiple runners at first, tagged out at second. However, they have yet to get a base runner all the way to third or home. And if they are not able to solve this riddle, it's going to be a fairly easy one-sided game for Wister. Wildcats looking to be exceptionally disciplined at the plate, making good contact on the balls that they have hit for singles and home runs, and winning the base path battle. getting on the advancing end. I'd like to again thank Shamrock Bank and Community State Bank, our sponsor for today's live stream, video highlights, and game coverage. Appreciate each and every one of our sponsors that make days and tournaments like this possible. I know we're not in the optimal spot for you to be able to see best. However, I will be kind of checking in between games, seeing if we can get a little bit farther over. We just need basically about another 2+ hours probably, and we should be good for the afternoon and be right behind home plate. Who's of team success is the best way I would describe it. Just perennial powerhouses in fall baseball. Not only Tupelo Tigers and Wister Wildcats, but also the Rattan Rams, Silo Rebels, the Wright City Lumberjacks, a couple of upstart teams trying to continue some success or build toward that in the playoffs, the Moss Pirates and the Batiste Panthers. Slight difference between the spring field and the fall field. Not much, though. Valiant in the spring pairing. Batiste taking up a spot for the fall. Stewart is a squad that is new to the tournament, and you need to keep your eyes on the town of Stewart, Oklahoma. Something in the water. They have got the number 3 rated boys baseball team. They've got the number 1 rated girls fast pitch softball team. And between the two of them, I think they've only got like 3 losses. I've seen the baseball team during the tournament 2 weeks ago. They were exceptionally well coached by Josh Williams. Have a real legitimate shot to make it back into the state playoffs. Last year, they were surprisingly a semifinal team. I don't see any reason why that won't be the case again. Teams to beat in Class B, obviously Calumet and Fort Cobb Broxton, so somebody's going to have to topple one of the two. Wraps that one out to left field for a single. You see, we don't have really a very good spot here, so I'm trying not to move the camera too much, but I do want you to see the action. I apologize if we've got multiple beams and poles and secondary backlinks for support, so there's really no clean shot. And even when we are behind home plate, the way the wind catches the net, it kind of gives a butterfly effect, so to speak. So it can almost borderline make you nauseous or seasick. We're really moving back over there as soon as we can, as soon as the heat is dissipated with the sun moving around the other side of the sundial. probably should have left that one alone. That one's going to lead to a stolen base and an unearned run will score on the error. So, in effect, compounds the problem instead of losing the base runner to third all the way through home into second. So, back-to-back bases, just miscues, costly for Tupelo there on that lineup. 5-0 lead now for Wister. Run scores and more stolen bases. So the repeat, rinse, recycle format of the pace of play really paying dividends for Wister. For Tupelo, not so much. Really struggling to get outs and get the proper reads on passes. Correction on passing lanes, if you want to call them that, where the runners are pretty much jumping the lead on the pickoff ability and then throwing off chart and off area where the people on base are having to chase the balls. And the sack RBI. And it is now a 7-0 lead, and that has escalated quickly. Wow. Just literally seconds ago, Tupelo are still in the game. Another little soft glitch with the scoreboard, so I will let you know that we are now through 3 innings. I think we're off on the count. Something doesn't look right there with the number of zeros. Score is correct at 7, however, I think we're heading to the top of the 5th. But I'm going to double check that before I misspeak. Had us in the 4th inning, not the 3rd, which the scoreboard indicates. So let me just double check to make sure I'm not right on that. Good news for Tupelo. They've got the bats. They've got the ability. They just need to put the execution together and really get some base runners beyond second. A tough game for the matchups. Whoever paired and seeded the teams, there's a couple of games that are easier, but there's no easy games today. The Silo and Stewart game will be an absolute one to keep an eye on. Teams played, though, this week early. I believe Monday evening, if I remember correctly, and Silo won pretty comfortably. I think it was 10-1, maybe 10-2, something like that. Tupelo just kind of a little sluggish. Not able to really get kind of much positivity going and build upon base runners. Might be time to execute some fall ball and start throwing down maybe some short ball singles. Try to stress out the defense maybe a little bit and force them into pockets and in turn have to do they have had to do, which is throw over contested lanes or get There we go. That's the perfect start to the inning. Maximize. Like to see some aggressiveness on the base path, maybe fake the bunt, try to draw the pitcher into an overcommitted pitch, get it high or wild so you can steal. Exactly what Tupelo needed, so good for them. Totally blocked it. Looked like to me from the angle he was about to dive into the pond. It's farther back, but there's an awning over there that protects and shields the dugout. So that was a funny looking play developing as he sprawled and dove into foul territory. Another Tiger one that began in the bullpen for Tupelo, so keep an eye there. Everything looks to be pretty much normal for Wister. In full command and cruise control. This is exactly what I was talking about. First time in the game now. Tupelo with a base runner at third and imminent scoring opportunity here, even better, only one out. So take some pressure now off the batter. Doesn't necessarily have to get a hit. Can potentially induce a fourth ball. And now the 3-1 pitch count. Boy, that would be nice for Tupelo. Get them on the corners. Where was this wind when I was sitting behind home plate? So first sign of trouble today for Wister, or the pitcher for that matter. They have been on absolute just cruise control. Tupelo is going to have runners on the corner when we return. Only one out. The best opportunity thus far for Tupelo to score. I'd like to thank Shamrock Bank and Community State Bank, our sponsors for today's live stream. Video highlights and game updates. We will be broadcasting all 11 games of the tournament for each and every 8 team. We'll hopefully move back in behind home plate here, either for the next game coming up or one after that. Trying to track the sun to see when we can get back over there We do have a device to keep the camera cooler. However, it's hard to do it when it's in direct, continued exposure. And even though the temperature today is going to be about 95 with the metal and all of the concrete, it definitely feels a lot hotter than that here and around the field. All right, we'll resume 0-0 count. Ooh, hit by pitch. Seems no worse for wear, so just like that, bases loaded. All right, so we will have a pitching change according to OSSAA rules. Second walk to the mound in the same inning requires replacing the pitcher. And it'll be bases loaded for Tupelo when we return. You're watching Prep Nation TV. Again, want to apologize for the double poles here for your view. I know it's not the best spot, but due to the way the tournament layout of the field is, there's only limited spots where I can get to. There's a pot on top of the roof, and down on the field, there's just no shade spots right now, so I will apologize in advance. I know it's not the perfect spot, but we're doing the best we can. The official stat line for the starting pitcher for Wister will be 0 earned runs allowed. And unless I missed something, I don't think he even gave up a single hit. It's just been hit by pitch or walks. And so he may have had one hit. However, though, he will be on the hook for all 3 runs on base. Starting pitcher coming in will only inherit the young man batting at the plate. So it is a 7-0 lead, top of the 5th inning. Tupelo hit into a ground out and then also hit into a fielder's choice tag that took opportunities away from them to advance the runner into second twice in the first and third inning, respectively. And then they have been able to get a couple of walks and hit by pitches, pops up over to the dugout. 2 down. So pitching change making immediate benefits. Multiple pitches tossed out and already the second out. I still say that if I were Tupelo, I would really consider implementing some small ball. I would be putting some balls down first base line and try to catch the new pitcher not expecting it, try to steal home. I try to fake the bunt, pull back, and maybe get a high throw or a wild throw so you can get that first run on the scoreboard. Next game coming up, just a reminder, will be Silo versus Stewart. We'll pretty much have games firing off on all cylinders. The schedule format is every 2 hours, so it'll be a 12-2-4-6. However, it's been my experience of doing about 3,000 tournaments and games like this that it will not stick to straight 2-4-6-8. We will get off somewhere down the road. This game looking to be a potential run. However, Tupelo can take that back out of play here in the 5th inning. Run rules in effect are 12 runs after 3, 10 after 4, and 8 after 5. chops it over to the second baseman. We'll have pretty much standard 4-3 groundout. And Tupelo strands the bases loaded. That is now 7 base runners negated that have been on. And it remains a 7-0 lead for the Wildcats as Wister comes up to bat. In the bottom of the 5th inning, you're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. The 2024 Rattan Rand Fall Classic Baseball Tournament here at Rattan High School. I've got more people starting to come in here, so you're going to see some walk. Native American grandmother and learned to read the sundial, so we are at least a good 2 hours out before we'll be able to set back up behind home plate, possibly longer. So we may move down a little bit closer to the field since we had the wind pull over the tripod to watch it, and then likewise the heat turn it off. I felt bad about the stop-start, so later today I will go back to the hotel and upload the clip. You will see in effect, inning 3 for Tupelo versus Wister. At the conclusion of tonight, hopefully knock on wood, we'll see Tupelo versus Wister full clip on our Prep Nation TV channel, so you'll know that is the full game. Just a reminder, if you're looking at the scoreboard, we are in the bottom of the 5th. Beautiful double. He made it. Now he's going to hit. So nice lift, good drive. Takes it all the way out to the shallow part of center field. It rolls in with right. And then just rolled it right to the fence. Nice recovery defense for Tupelo. So yet another inning. Base runner on for Wister. Apologize for anybody walking back and forth. They're not necessarily aware of what we're doing here. So we'll try to hit pause, so you will see some intermittent blinking when we pause the feed and then resume again. Estimation, that was probably one of the better pitches in this sequence here, 2-1. I personally would have 1-2 on the pitch count. Alluding to the sundial earlier, I would not be here today where I managed it were not for my great-grandmother and great, awesome grandparents that I was blessed to have as a child. My grandfather, the first, if not only, up until then, it could have changed. But he was one of the only people, I think, in Oklahoma that were on two different school boards simultaneously and for decades. It took me as a small child all over the state of Oklahoma watching sports: football, baseball, basketball, track, wrestling, you name it. So in large part, I do what I do because I want to try to make a positive impact in the lives of kids, help promote student athletes that otherwise do not get attention or coverage, help market teams that just for whatever reason, due to distance or money constraints, that normal media will not cover. Teams like the TAM, for example, they're always there at tournaments, and they'll always show up to glad hand to get pictures. Make it special to do that one day of the year or 2 days of the year as it is with the team. I'm different in that regard. I get in the trenches with them. I sweat here. I get hot. I get rained on. I'm here for the long haul to promote every single one of these teams. So when we cover them, when I say anything remotely critical, it's not personal. It's just being fair and pointing out obvious things. Not intended to make any kid or coach look bad. Anything, I don't care who wins, and I will call the game exactly in accordance with that rule. It's not my job to be a homer. It is in my particular interest to try to promote one school team over the other. I'm not promoting that. All right, so Wister basically having their way again here. They hit a rough patch in the top of the fifth where they had to replace the pitcher due to multiple walks and hit by pitch scenarios. Infield pop-up, fly out, and a ground out took away any opportunity for Tupelo to score and put runs on the board. The original starting pitcher actually just happens to be up at home plate. another one hopper. Just, I mean, a massive, massive stroke. All right, so it is ball game, folks.